We are back with the beautiful music of the loop. I love that kind of music, so all the day with that music in the air. Yeah, I love that. So, the first round of Invitational is finished just now, and probably in 5-6 minutes we have the second round of Swiss. I walked to the table and find a lot of good deck lists. For example, there is Claudio Bonanni with black, white, red, blue mentor deck with dates, counterbalance, and portent.
Portent.
Yeah, such a flavor.
So it also play predict.
Yeah, and Terminus main deck. Yeah,
so it's a more controlish version than usually.
I don't know. He played with 3 mentor main deck, 2 days. Yeah, I think it's very good. Yeah, the t-shirts are wonderful, and that are one of the pieces of merchandise of Four Seasons.
Yeah, the first one. So if you want to buy a t-shirt,
come here.
Yeah, come here, or maybe you
can send a message to the organizer or to Marco Male.
So
yeah, and we will try to organize that. Also, we have a very beautiful playmat in limited edition.
Maybe we can. I'm going to check.
Okay. We are trying
because
to.
it's a masterpiece.
Yeah. Okay. And then I found the wiki with J-Sky Control and his old stylish, more controlled version that he played during Challenge. I don't know if he won, but he was paired against Elves. Yeah, a lot of this J-Sky in this tournament. You probably have a button right here to spread the meta, and you can find that there are a very big part of the meta with J-Sky and the other to Blue-Red Delver. So that is such interesting format. Yeah, we have the masterpiece.
I'm ready to show you the masterpiece. This playmat is a limited edition, so you can only have one if you order it, or...
No. There are only 30 pieces.
Only 30 pieces? And
you could one with one of the main events, or you have the chance to buy here, but they are nearly sold out.
Are you ready?
It's amazing. Yeah. I know the artist very well. She's a very good girl. Not a great girlfriend, but a very good girl. Yeah, my girlfriend designed that, and this is one of the series of What If, because this is the main square in Bologna, and this is the tabernacle. What if tabernacle was in Bologna? And then there is a Murktide here, and the design in rock of the logo for season here, and then there is snow with the discover of the platform, because this Four Season is the renaissance of competitive Magic, so that is the design behind that. Florence, Bologna, Cremona. They divide the third couple, one draw mats, the other one speak English. Yeah, we are a sort of a couple. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, can you show the Strada Focus?
Okay.
Nothing that
very
is
important for the stream, but also there is a very special deck in this Invitational.
Which one?
The Mono Red Dragon deck
from Blasi.
Yeah, Blasi, one of the
favorite, I think, because
he won
he won twice. in a row. He was the second who was able to won again the title back from itself.
Yeah.
So
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
He lost last year in the final. No.
No, no. We
No, he won the last one.
He won the last Invitational. We missed 1 year of Invitational, so he's still the champion, the man to beat.
I have a question for the chat first. Do you have the button here for the meta? That is wonderful if all works, because there are a lot of things about doing that. No. Max, no. Okay, I will try to fix that, because the stream told me that there is an info box.
We got the second round.
Yeah.
So we need to find our table.
No. The meta guys find
the match for us, so we only need to know the name.
Yeah. So now I put something in the bottom, and
they're announcing our featured match.
Yeah. Oh.
Matteazzi,
Yeah,
we're going to see. No. We're going to see an interesting match, I think.
Yeah.
We got a really strong player on one side. Tassore is one of our Italian GP top 8er. And let's see if I can find.
Yeah, I have to ask to Pietro to upload the list of Tassone. Yeah.
Okay, we got the list, and he's playing a blue-red Delver deck. It seems
a blue-red normal version. C'è da inserirla su... no, sul coso. No, era quella mancante. Non la trovo.
Who is the opponent?
The opponent is Matteazzi. Okay, now you could see Matteazzi in the right.
Okay, he's playing a Jeskai deck, so let's see if we can switch to the game and be back in the legacy action.
Yeah, on the left. Yeah, I upload all and then I switch to that.
Alright, pretty classical list, even for Matteazzi. Nothing spicy from what I can see.
It's not Jeskai control, it's...
no, it's Jeskai undoing.
Yeah.
So it's the combo version of the deck.
Yeah.
It's the free drop version.
Free drop deck.
Only free drop.
Yeah, I think this is very good deck list, but I'm very afraid about this matchup with that version, because I think it's not very favorable against Delver. A lot of 3-drops, clunky draw, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's more played, you know. Most of the time when you are on Blue-Red Delver, you fear the Jeskai matchup, because they had a lot of spot removals, and most of the time your pressure is not enough to close the game.
Yeah.
But in this particular matchup. Against this version, your opponent is more focused about going off. So, as you said, he could have a lot of clunky draws that gives you the ability to sneak in the last damage and take the game home. So this will be pretty interesting.
Yeah, go to the match. Yeah, here. Yeah, next episode, how many 3-drops I can put in my Legacy Blue deck. So, reset the timer, and yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I think Tassone is favorable, you know? Yeah, he shuffled very hard on the table. Because put the arms on the table and shuffle. Okay. No. So,
who's going to start?
Yeah, Tassone, have a fun call now. So, Lorenzo has probably not a very great hand because he has only Sanctuary and a Wasteland. Matteazzi is a PGG champion.
Okay, so
he qualified via that. And Tassone is one of the Hall of Fame of Legacy in that tournament. Okay, I put online now the deck list of Tasso. Yeah. So now you have 2 buttons, one in the left and one in the right for deck list, and one on the last part in the middle of the screen for the info about meta.
Okay, he's going to keep, I think.
Yeah,
he's putting bottom
land,
basic island.
Yeah, probably Tassone know what Matteazzi
what's the matchup?
Yeah. And this is quite important because you can put the island that is your worst land against no wasteland deck.
Yeah, but most of the time with this new version of it draws the Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Most of the time with this new version of Delver you want to fetch only for duals. Because the deck is so mana intensive and you must switch from mono blue to double red spell. Yeah. So the flexibility of the mana base it's a crucial part of the game plan, and in most of your end you are forced to put your island on bottom, even if you are taking some risk against your opponent's wasteland.
The old Delver boy.
The old Delver boy.
That flip at turn 2, so it's quite decent. Not good, decent.
Yeah, it's quite decent. Even if Dragon's Rage Channeler had more problem on putting pressure on your opponent in terms of damage, but it gives you a lot of card quality. And that's another kind of advantage, and it's really huge.
And card quality is so important, right?
It's so important, basically because it's free. You know, you don't have to do anything besides playing your spell that you would have playing anyways. So
yeah. For qualify to this event, you have to qualify with winning a league or have one of the extra spots, or to top 8 at 2 big events in a year.
Yeah, I think it's a good way to improve all the league spreads in Italy, because
give you something to play
to
at
fight
that
for.
Yeah.
To fight for. And it's really important because you don't always have to. You don't only have to play the main event. I know it's better to be here with a lot of players and a lot of friends and spend time together, but it's always important, in my opinion, to support your local scene and having the possibility, the opportunity to qualify for such an event like this. It's
a very good thing. I think. I think this is the right compromise. Good player and good spots for the community. Matteazzi put a lot of pressure here with Tassore. He slam a 3 drops, bounce the Delver. That it's quite good turn.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time for sure.
Yeah, probably the changing point is when Tassone wants to play an expressive iteration and Matteazzi has the spell Pierce to counter that, and it's quite interesting. Now Matteazzi on top with 5 cards in hand.
And it's also a removal.
Yeah.
That's a very important card to draw, because if you are able to get rid of Young Pyromancer, that is probably the best creature in this kind of spot.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, I think now Matteazzi has the instant speed Supreme Verdict.
He has it in hand.
Yeah. Yeah. So he plus and pass the turn, so in that way Tassone can make spell to cover the board, and he can take a catch about that.
Yeah, it's really tough to decide in which moment it's good to play Supreme Verdict, because especially against Young Pyromancer, you will learn to do a 1-for-1, but the mana you trade is favorable for the blue-red Delver player, so I think he could go for
Force of Negation here. Such a very high pressure move. You want Matteazzi probably knows that the fairy is one of the best threats in that matchup. What do you think about that? Yeah, you want to protect that.
Yeah, protecting.
I'm not sure about that.
I think it's a really strong card, but not against Young Pyromancer. Or to say it better, if you really want to protect your Planeswalker, you need to play your removal before giving your opponent the ability to generate another token, because you will learn to face more problems. And as we said, he was forced to do this Supreme Verdict for basically only one creature.
Yeah, I mean, probably you could take 3 damage and then play the Supreme Verdict on the end step and not in combat like this.
Yeah, I don't know, it's really tough, because I don't think Tassone will end playing another creature.
Yeah.
But because he faced Supreme Verdict. Otherwise, I'm not sure.
No, but you have to play another threat here. I don't know.
Flavio Nicolonghi e Patrick Kistler al tavolo degli arbitri, the first stage.
Matteazzi go to the late game probably right now, and Lorenzo has only 1 card in hand.
Yeah, it's a turning point. For
sure.
Now you need to
draw an expressive iteration. Or Murktide, it's not that bad because it's a very big creature.
Yeah, but it seems like the last resources you got.
Yeah.
Every time you play a Murktide with
Oh,
with
it's
really
only
few,
up for 4.
with only few cards in hand. You give your opponent I don't know how to say l'idea, the idea that you are going.
Cosa volevi dire?
Ma volevo dire che quando fai sto cazzo di Murtide con pochissime carte in mano, l'Oppo lo capisce che se la frutta.
Okay. When you play Murktide, that is your last card.
Yeah,
you know
you're
that
going
you
to
are
the
the
end.
end. Yeah. Oh, Trinity Nemesis.
Tra poco creeremo.
When you reach the fruit, perfetto.
Send this off.
Okay.
So, the Trinity Nemesis. Yeah, we sound off the stream because there is an announcement here. But I want to say that Trinity Nemesis is good against Matteazzi, but Matteazzi has another Supreme Verdict. One of the best threats against blue-white-red control is Trinity Nemesis for sure. It's untouchable.
Yeah, it's untouchable, but it's not as good as it was.
No.
The game evolved pretty fast, and the threats are growing in power. So a card like Trinity Nemesis that was a real nightmare for every control player. Now it is only a card that can sneak in some damage, and it's your reach, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Terzo turno verrà creato fra un minuto.
Okay, now we saw a very good thing that is the interaction with Dates and Mystic Sanctuary. In fact, Tassone used the Dates to back up the Mystic Sanctuary again, not to counter but to put on top the expressive iteration again. Yeah, I have to stop that for a bit because there is an error.
Okay, we are going to fix, yeah. We are going to fix.
Giocatori del Modern, sul vostro telefono avete gli accoppiamenti del terzo turno.
Okay. Now they are...
Yeah, I fix very easily. The players know each other, so it's okay. Yeah, Murktide, again, it's a card, but now it's better because you have another expressive iteration. The loop of expressive iteration is such strong.
Yeah, it's the key in this matchup. It's really the key. Being able to never end your gas, your energy.
Yeah,
it's pretty important.
Probably is the best part of.
Especially if you're able to constantly trade 1-for-1 with your opponent.
Yeah.
Even especially against the Supreme Verdict, it's really the key.
Yeah, because now Jeskai has a 1-for-1 control deck, not an advantage card in Giants.
Yeah, it don't wants to gain advantage from things like the sweepers, as he did for many years. Now we have a more powerful engine, and it is a combo deck. In the end, so we are forgetting about this, but
this force is good because help to stop the loop. Yeah, another ponder, but
Let's see what this Ponder does.
Yeah, Ponder. Now you have to find a very, very, very special Ponder to win that game.
I don't think a Ponder is enough. You need to find special sequences of card, and all goes through iteration.
Yeah, but probably not. It's not enough because you have to kill the 5/5 shark.
It is putting a lot of pressure, but Tassone got life, so he can spend life to draw cards.
Yeah, but it's a threat you have to remove because you can go through that.
How many Pyroblasts he played main deck?
Two.
He did one.
Yeah, we can.
I think one. So, or you can play Borrower. It's another good card.
Borrower.
So he got.
You have one Pyroblast and one Borrower.
So he can do something, I think, but he needs to draw an expressive iteration and start regaining cards in hand. It's a pretty important part if you want to be the winner of the first game.
Yeah. Oh, this is a nice top deck.
That's a start.
Yeah. Oh, another counter. Yeah. Yeah, I think with a Planeswalker, Matteazzi won that game for sure. In fact, he has the Ferdinand. Tassone plays Force. I mean, for me, Matteazzi played not perfect here because he could play Snapcaster and pierce the force of Lorenzo.
Now we found the Borrower.
Yeah.
That's the powerful sequence we will talk about.
Yeah, I think that with
Snapcaster,
with the Fairy on board, it could be a thing.
So what he wants to do?
Yeah, probably Force of Negation. Not Ponder for sure.
No, Ponder is the card that goes on top.
Benvenuti al terzo turno, avete 50 minuti.
Yeah, now 7 power, so yeah, probably it's enough. It's already enough.
Okay, and we're going to the second. To the second game.
Matteazzi probably Matteazzi won this tournament, this game, because he drew all the control part of the deck. Yeah.
He haven't seen any single part of the combo pieces, right?
Yeah, nothing.
And that's what you want to do, because the combo part is better against the unfair matchup.
Yeah, but not good against that. So
not good against Delver, because you will learn to return on all the daisies that your opponents have in hand dead, because you are developing your mana bases. And
Matteazzi has a lot of combo pieces: 3 Old Breachers, 3 Narset, 2 Descendui, a lot of stuff. But in the sideboard, probably he side out all the combo pieces and put Pyroblast, Reb, Spell Pierce, and I think also Resting Pieces.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Spell Pierce.
No.
But for sure, Resting Peace, because you turn off instantly all the
Resting Peace is such a technology against it's Delver, because shut down Darcy and the Mystic Sanctuary loop and Mulktide Regent. So Lorenzo has True Name Nemesis, Young Pyromancer, and one Brazen Borrow, but
yeah,
so
they're not putting so much pressure, especially if you're not able to play with your graveyard. But Rest in Peace has always been a good card against Delver.
Yeah.
Since Canadian, if you think it. Against Tarmogoyf,
yeah,
Mongoose, Mandrills,
against the Vran Canadian
Brand,
Delver.
against every Delver deck. Historically, it's not a bad card.
And Tassone will probably put all the Pyroblast, Narset, Achandra, maybe nothing else. Yeah, Flusterstorm.
Yeah, Flusterstorm, it's for sure good. All the Pyroblast and the Red Elemental Blast, but I can see.
Wow, there is a spicy card, Starfire, in Lorenzo deck because it's 2-type for Dragon Raid Channeler. I mean, it's not great. Probably it's like a shock, but
yeah, it's an idea.
Yeah, it's an idea.
Can I join you guys?
Yeah. Hey Marco, what is your tournament?
I'm 1-1. I lost against Doomsday, against which I have no chance of winning, so it's fine.
For he doesn't know this voice from Marco Montani, one of the top 8 in a past edition of Nebraska. You too?
The last Nebraska, I was out because of rating.
Yeah.
But it
Gianni didn't concede to me when he was dead on board, and we both went
And
out,
off of
ended
the
out
top
of the top 8. And the last first season, I think, I top 8 with Yarion Taxis.
Different taxes.
And what are you playing?
I'm playing Yarion Taxis again. I played against Painter and I won, and then I lost against Doomsday, which is
A nightmare.
like impossible matchup. So
Oh,
it's fine.
not a very great end for Lorenzo with Mystic Sanctuary.
Yeah, he always have this Mystic Sanctuary stick to his hand. Every
Yeah,
time.
it's those pesky one-off that like Dryad Arbor, etc. They're always. Of course, that's not true, but it's like common joke among players. So the score is
1-0 for Matteazzi.
Okay. So is Matteazzi playing a stock list?
Yeah, the stock undoing list.
Okay, with
The free drop deck.
Yeah. A lot of full breacher, this undoing.
To be honest,
Narset.
I'm out of the game. I've been out of the game for almost a year, but my instinct tells me that that's not the best version. To be honest, maybe it's better in the mirror, but maybe even not there because you make Sword of Plowshares a real card, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you game probably against Doomsday or combo deck because you have a combo plan. But probably you lost a lot against Delver. But Matteazzi was able to win the
game one.
Game one because he drew all the control-ish cards and not the combo pieces. So
I think it's a sort of online version because you can end your game faster and you are able to play more leagues and more games. So if you want to grind, it's easier because in my opinion you're going to face more meme deck.
Of course.
People loves to try because it's not like there.
Yeah, I mean, speed is a real factor online. Basically, it's better to play a fast deck with 55 win percentage than a slow deck with 60.
Yeah,
like,
sure.
literally. Over the long run, it's just better that way. For a challenge, of course,
It changed. It changed.
yeah, expressive iteration. It's a very key card here. So
they're asking if you keep all 4 Force of Wills against Delver.
no, I sideboard out.
Yeah,
Ball.
I think when you're on the play, you board all of them out. I think.
Yeah,
I
probably
don't think
also on the draw.
On the draw, yeah, likely. I mean, I should.
You can keep a couple.
Yeah, maybe you can keep a couple.
Yeah,
Not,
depends on your
the list.
sideboard.
The
Yeah.
list on the sideboard, of course.
Yeah, Lorenzo plays surgical on what?
basically the point against Delver is trade 1 for 1. You have plenty of removal, so I don't know about this list. But
Probably on Ponder. No. Yeah.
No, on Ponder.
On Ponder.
I hate this play, to be honest. I don't know the purpose of it. Did he see Snapcaster? Does his opponent play Snapcaster me? So I think.
Yeah, it's more powerful.
How many?
Let's check.
We can check, but maybe a couple.
A couple, I think.
Choose Snapcaster Mage.
Okay. So it's probably not a great, in my opinion, of course, sidewalk card to bring in, but maybe you have worse cards to bring out. The point is, in this situation, I think he played it mainly to gain information.
Yeah, but I think he played Surgical from Exile because he put in Exile from with expressive iteration.
So maybe he didn't have anything better to do?
Yeah, because Lorenzo found in expressive a Delver, but probably want to keep up the Pyroblast.
Okay, but if you are not willing to tap out, you probably shouldn't play Iteration as well. If you play Iteration and you're not willing to pay the extra mana, I mean that's my opinion, of course. So it's virtually a free surgical, but not really, because he lost the possibility to have more card advantage.
It's a really powerful but also strange card, Expressive Iteration. All the game plan of Delver revolves around it, and most of the game you only play for the card advantage and to build a good spot to play iteration.
Yeah. The good side of it, it has many good sides, but one of the main points is that it's a blue pitch, so it's not that clunky, because if you have like 3 in hand and you're low on lands, you can just pitch it.
Okay.
So that's great. Maybe if it would have costed like 1 color less than 1 red, it may have been worse rather than better.
Yeah,
Not sure, because you could cast it with Wasteland, which is another interesting thing. It's something to consider. So let's get back to the game.
The big Murktide here.
No, this time it is big for sure. We saw a 4/4 Murktide from the previous game.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's sad.
And Lorenzo finally managed to play a real threat now.
Yeah, as a Tom Stalker here.
Yeah, but he knows that Matteazzi got a Supreme Verdict in hand, so
probably you want to trade 1 for 1 with that.
I mean,
it's okay.
Yeah, if you can trade your threat with the mass removal of your opponent and 1 full turn by him, I think it's worth it. It's probably worth it. I mean, the alternative is to never play a creature until he draws a worse creature, and playing the long game against a control deck is not recommended, I think.
Okay, brainstorm here. Yeah.
So he has Pyroblast.
Yeah, okay. Pyroblast.
So he's just
very adjust then.
Yeah, he's just pondering on his options, I think.
Yeah. Probably Matteazzi want to take more information about what to play. Yeah.
Because basically he is so Teferi, so now he could blast the dragon, but bouncing it may buy him
more turns.
Yeah, can play that Fairy
and also
with
be
Fierce backup. It could be a team.
Okay,
now
he passed the turn, okay.
And take 6.
Okay, so that's very
conservative.
I don't know if to say conservative or aggressive, because it's really like 6 damage against this deck is not nothing.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Especially because you are not able to gain back your life, so every damage you take is forever.
Yeah.
Okay, Pyroblast the end, probably.
Okay, that's correct, of course, because he didn't want Lorenzo to have a threat on the board. So if you are planning to do that play, it's of course smart to take damage and then Pyroblast the dragon. Because otherwise Lorenzo just plays Delver and then you're forced to either Teferi or...
You basically are gaining a turn.
Yeah.
You trade 6 damage for a free draw step.
Actually, having Teferi in hand, it doesn't really matter because when you play Teferi, you want to immediately activate it. Yeah. So basically, even him letting even to let Lorenzo play Delver would have been fine, I think. Still, Lorenzo is forcing, which is the only possibility because he doesn't have anything else to do. So. Yeah, I think Lorenzo is basically hoping for his opponent to play Verdict and then to draw another 1-drop and deploy.
He decided to pass again.
I think he
because
drew research flushes. So, but even now, there's another force field coming. Yeah. So, but I think Matteazzi, he doesn't have Pyroblast anymore. So this is gonna be plenty of damage. Okay, he has another force field. And now Lorenzo has Flusterstorm.
Yeah.
Lorenzo has Flusterstorm, but it's not gonna be enough.
Pyroblast.
Yes, Pyroblast as well. Okay.
Yeah.
We are fighting pretty hard on this Murktide.
Yeah, of course.
And I think this will end up
now you're
in
at
favor.
4.
Yeah, Lorenzo played this correctly, I think. Like, the only way he can win is to push damage and then hope to sneak in some more damage.
Time for Teferi.
So now the situation is problematic because he's at 4 and not at 3, which is a great big difference. And he has instant speed Supreme Veer.
Yeah.
So
he's still in the red zone, in my opinion, because 4 is not so good. You can force, you can fetch.
Yeah, like 5 is much better.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, at 4, your option, you have a limit in your option. The Pyroblast here, it's good.
Lorenzo needs to deploy a threat.
And now Lorenzo could play.
That's the situation where you want to fetch for your Mystic Sanctuary, but if you open it every time in your starting hand,
it's not that simple. The Murktide region come now.
Okay, so now he will be forced to Verdict if he doesn't draw anything. Does he have sort of flushes in it?
Yeah, and another Teferi.
Okay,
Teferi.
This is another Teferi is great. It's just the perfect card for him.
And because Murktide is not a common threat, you can't replaying it every turn. It's more like Uro because it burns resources.
Does Matteazzi know about Rune Nemesis in Lorenzo? Okay, so that's why he played that way. Okay.
He saw in game 1.
Okay. That's the smart thing to do. He took a lot of damage, but now he's virtually
in control.
Yeah. Lorenzo needs.
Last turn was the turning point.
Basically, 2 burn spells. I don't think he's gonna win it with the creatures. So he needs to force Matteazzi to take a damage and then finish him off with a bolt.
But do you think that Matteazzi took off all the combo pieces, or he still got something to work with?
I think this undoing is utter shit in this matchup.
Okay,
so
I mean, Hull Breacher, I don't like it either because it doesn't block anything and it's 3 mana, 3/2. So.
Oh, Bolt you. Oh, it's a 3. We lose a damage.
So he was a 3.
Yeah.
And that's a surprise.
Yeah, also for us.
We were thinking he was at 4, so everything we said is basically non-valid at this point. Okay, so it's interesting how Matteazzi played because he didn't need to take that much damage. He chose to. Probably playing around Rune Nemesis.
Yeah, but and probably he could force Teferi first before.
Yeah, he is.
He has a turn 4 with Teferi and Pierce. He could
Pierce,
try.
he could have probably. I don't think. Maybe he was playing around days plus like Pyroblast, but I mean, would probably still be fine. Like he lost with many good cards in hand still, so maybe he could have played more aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so let's see now how this goes.
15.
They're not gonna change anything, right? So
No,
so we will see
the same 60 card.
the same
Yeah, so
setup.
it's Force of Will is probably out of the deck.
Yeah, because probably you have better cards inside.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
very
the blasts.
simple to find that.
Because you already have great cards in deck, so
Wait, but is it
Oh, Mystic Sanctuary starts again.
in end? It's a course.
Yeah. In end of the control deck, it's worse.
okay, so it's
Oh, Prismatic Endings, it's good. Marco, did you see the trophy?
no, I didn't.
Oh, you are the
That's gonna look good
The
on my
first
shelf.
one, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Spocchia! Okay, another Darcy and a Brainstorm here. Oh,
yeah, but he missed the land drop or
Lorenzo missed the land drop and Matteazzi find a very spicy card, Blood Moon.
Okay. So
Lorenzo found the land.
I'm not sure I'm a fan of this. I mean, Blood Moon in play prevents him to play Murktide Regent because he only has
Yeah,
one island.
one island.
I think the point is he didn't sideboard, so this means he also had it on the draw.
No, I don't like that type of card.
I think on the draw it's
very
bad. On the play, I mean, you can consider it. I don't like it, but you can consider it.
Probably it's better than a Force on the play, probably.
Yeah,
But
yeah, better than a Force. I think yes.
Oh, to Fairy Bounce.
Okay, so Lorenzo found the second one. Okay.
Iteration.
Okay, so now it's interesting whether he will. Okay, so he fetched for Volcanic Island.
Yeah, because
which-
probably Lorenzo doesn't
He's now
give
searching for
around.
another land. The point is, if he doesn't find the island or a fetch land now, Blood Moon could be game breaking.
Yeah,
I don't know if Matteazzi has the
I don't
red
know.
sources.
Oh,
He found it.
Yeah.
So everything is good.
but
Okay, but
he cracked
but
for
again-
another volcanic
Yeah,
island.
so
It is
this
not
is-
expecting.
I
Blood
don't
Moon.
think he's
Yeah,
expecting
expected.
Blood Moon, and I don't think he should be expecting Blood Moon. So
Yeah.
I think he's playing correctly.
You have to play not around that.
It's just easy to for us.
Yeah,
But,
there's no reason to fetch for
yeah,
Basic
I
Island
don't think
in
so.
that kind of spot. So
Yeah. Oh, Matteazzi find the red sources here.
Okay, and he also has another white source, so basically he can try and close the game here.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
don't
he-
understand what's happening.
No, he has in hand probably Highland, Supreme Verdict.
Okay, so he's not fetching red because you want to fetch another.
Yeah,
another
but
blue.
probably I slammed that. No? What do you think?
Slam the Blood Moon,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, because you have Teferi,
Teferi,
so it's uncounterable Blood Moon.
that means no more Murktide.
Yeah, I mean,
No more threats.
yeah, I think he probably would have done that.
Especially because Lorenzo is playing with Delver, so you are cutting 8 creature
Yeah.
by playing that card.
Yeah, I think probably was
And True Name Nemesis also.
So 9.
Borrower.
Yeah, basically you would
10 creature.
need to shut down the entire deck. Okay, so now is
Now it's worse, huh?
It's
But
worse, of
sorry,
course,
you're
because he
forced-
wouldn't
I
have
want
played
to
it,
play
but
that.
still he's
still a 2-for-1.
he's in fine shape, I think. It depends on. Okay, Lorenzo has iteration, so maybe Lorenzo is actually winning it now.
And now you have to top deck again the red.
Another fetch or
Yeah.
the red sources.
Yeah.
So he valued very highly the verdict, which is reasonable, but I'm not sure because he would have had like 8 white removal. So yeah, I think Blood Moon was
And you're still high on
actually
life,
slam
so
dunk.
Yeah. Ponder.
Okay.
A fetch.
Okay, so now
So
we
we
can
got it.
actually.
Now you have.
Yeah, you have to go for
you
it.
have to go.
Lorenzo got a forces in his hand.
No.
I think so, but
And
No.
this is gonna be.
Nemesis.
Oh.
This is gonna be so frustrating. for
Nemesis,
Lorenzo.
Brainstorm, Expressive, and Bolt.
so he needs to.
You have to
and
brainstorm and find
find a
force.
force.
Or the island, but Force would be much better.
Fetch, Reb,
No.
Island.
But the
Found
island.
the island,
But
he
it's not
still
enough.
can play Murta Regent.
And the True Name Nemesis.
Okay, the island was really insane draw here. Really insane draw because it's the only
Because you-
card that keeps
You
me in
alive.
the game.
Keeps-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because now Lorenzo could play the iteration
It's like now your Brazen Borrowers are alive,
are online. Yeah.
and
He only have one. No.
okay,
One
so-
Blood Moon. No, one,
one-
Borrower.
One
Yeah.
borrower, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, one Borrower. No,
Borrower.
only one.
Okay, that's interesting because he found Force of Will, but he doesn't have a blue pitch, I believe.
No, he has a Nemesis.
Yeah,
in
no,
hand.
he put it
Oh,
on
he
top.
put on top. Okay.
So now he has interesting cards. I mean, he has he can stay alive.
But
at
he
least.
has Chandra, Torch of
Charge.
Defiance.
Wow.
Okay, that
So-
would be
Oh,
hilarious.
Lorenzo found a threat that is Young Pyromancer. It's a good threat here.
That's speaks again against Bloodman in this.
Yeah, no.
I really don't think Young Pyromancer is a good card at the moment. But in this situation, against another card that isn't very good, like Blood Moon, it's great.
It's not that bad.
It's a blast from the past.
Yeah, it's like.
Bolt on you.
2017.
Yeah, that's correct, of course. Because he needs to close the game
Quickly.
as quickly as possible.
Another iteration.
Oh, Matteazzi found Wandering Emperor.
Wow, that's
That card is
okay.
very,
So
very
he has
good.
to
yeah.
force it.
What do you think, guys, about Wandering Emperor?
He can't force because he has Force of Negation.
I thought it was a force flip. Okay.
Okay. Brainstorm.
And also it's his turn, so he can't.
Yeah. For me, Wandering Emperor, it's a very, very good Planeswalker, maybe better than Jace in Modern and in other format. I don't know if it's better than Jace in Legacy. It's different card.
The good thing about the card is that it's insanely good against control because they don't have the means to remove it.
Yeah.
And it's also a decent card against Delver because
Yeah.
it kills
And
Murta
go
Regent.
through Pyroblast.
Yeah. So it's I don't think the card is broken by any means,
yeah.
but it's in a fine spot.
Yeah, now in the meta it's quite good. And Matteazzi create a knight, block a token,
Yeah.
take 2.
Yeah, of course. And now it's not gonna be easy for Lorenzo. He can play the Dunway's Channel.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And probably, I don't know if Channeler is a 3/3. Yeah.
If it's not,
Not.
then
Not. It's not a 3/3 now. So, I don't know. Tassone now has the option to play Force of Negation, but okay. So apparently, DRC is a 3/3.
We're going to lose.
Land Sorcerer Instant 3/3. Yeah, it's a 3/3. Okay. So
Did Matteazzi have? Did Matteazzi have
I don't think
removal?
so. No. In fact, he decided to create another knight for that.
Yeah, of course.
to all the pressure on board?
Lorenzo is just relying on that DRC.
Oh,
and
the
hoping
knight
to
have
create,
vigilance.
Yeah, the knights
So it's a very good threat against Delver because in that situation you keep the board and attack.
yeah, I mean, visions shouldn't be that relevant because Delver creatures fly.
Yeah, but in that
this spot,
board, yeah.
is pretty good. So now it basically comes down to Matteazzi drawing sort of blushers.
Yeah.
Did he just drew a Delver or am I mistaken?
Mortide.
Mortide, okay.
So nothing relevant.
That's not
A
gonna be
pitch for force.
Okay.
A brainstorm, but yeah, Lorenzo
plays into-
fight to that.
I don't think he should. I think this is a mistake.
Yeah.
I don't think he should have played that card because Force of Negation is basically unplayable.
Yeah.
So he could have
To play in the turn of Lorenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, maybe Force of Negation would have been better.
DRC is like old style Delver.
I mean, Lorenzo is.
Oswald.
He
but
found the
now
plowshares.
he drew the sort of plowshares.
No.
So now-
Why Matteazzi didn't play the land?
I don't know, and he should have played sort of plowshares in the upkeep.
In the upkeep.
I'm not sure because if you play in the upkeep and the opponent plays a spell, then he can use DRC to improve the draws.
Yeah.
But all
But-
in all, I think it was probably better.
Yeah, but
just
I think the land is free.
Yeah, especially because you don't have any shuffle effect anymore.
Yeah.
So
So
no point
So
for holding a
now-
land.
and
It's
now
interesting that he didn't attack with everything. Is probably correct. Yes, it's correct.
so time for Force of Negation.
He can play it.
No, Flusterstorm. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Now
it's
he's
not
just
enough.
going to try to make as many tokens as possible.
Yeah. It's very hard.
Okay, so he just accepts the sort of blushers.
Gain back 3 life.
So now basically, so,
Yeah, you have to
so
attack
Matteazzi
and pass.
has, yeah, of course. The point is whether he wants to play Brainstorm now, but that would play, that would play nicely into his
Force of Negation.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think.
let's see. The answers to. So now I think we're gonna see Force of Negation, then Pyroblast on it, and then probably Fastestone just to make more tokens.
Yeah.
Okay, he just accepted the.
And then Lorenzo could respond with Flusterstorm or with. Yeah, with Flusterstorm is good because you tap all the mana if you want to resolve the Brainstorm and go around Supreme Verdict.
Yeah, it's 4 spells, including Flusterstorm.
Yeah.
So he can play 4, if I'm not mistaken, and hope to draw a sort of blushers.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's gonna be very hard for him.
Yeah.
He's also creating a little threat.
He has another
so-
Pyroblast. that's
Another
relevant.
Pyroblast,
Okay,
yeah.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Because
Because now you can also draw Supreme Verdict.
he drew Snapcaster.
Snapcaster.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Because he can sort of blushers.
One with the Pyromancer
Does
and
Lorenzo
Charm.
has Pyroblast?
Giocatori dell'Invitational
I think so. Red
Yeah, I
Elemental Blast.
Il
Rep.
tempo del giocatore attivo finisce il turno, poi si giocano 5 turni
Doesn't
addizionali.
look
No,
like it.
no, it doesn't look
So now Snapcaster for circuit blushers, does the trick?
Yeah, in upkeep probably.
I mean, in upkeep you let him untap the blue source.
Yeah.
So you can run into another flush.
Another flush. So yeah, probably you have to done here. Because
probably the correct spot.
Because if Lorenzo has another phone, he would.
I think the point basically is to play around Pyroblast, but if Lorenzo had Pyroblast, he would have fired it off on the bracester. So.
Non c'è le crescentine ancora.
Okay, so he let him draw and threw away the game, I think. Because he let Lorenzo draw and Lorenzo drew Pyroblast. So.
Faccio vedere.
Okay, so I think here Matteazzi threw the game away. I don't think there was a reason to let Lorenzo draw. So he got punished for it. Lorenzo, I think, played well this game. And Matteazzi didn't play perfectly, so I think.
Turni. Feature match.
Oh, no, it's finished. Okay, so.
Yeah, maybe you didn't see, guys, but Matteazzi waited for Lorenzo to draw, and Lorenzo drew exactly Pyroblast. So he lost.
So. Bravo Tasso.
So.
Vieni.
Yeah, you can.
Non ti vedono. Se almeno ti fai vedere che.
You are not only a voice in the dark. Yeah, okay, so turner ends, streaming is end, so we go to a little quick break and then we will return with the round 3 of this Invitational. Good luck, Marco.
Thank you.
And also thank you for being here with us too.
Thank you so much.